You know, there have been a lot of calls to action since Roe v. Wade was overturned. People wanting to give the foster care system more support. Lubbock agencies currently with close to 600 children in foster care tell us they are in a dire need of foster families. KLBK's Elizabeth Fitz spoke with some of the folks involved to find out how our community can help.
This emergency shelter is a haven for the kids in our community who have been through some of the worst experiences life has to offer at the most critical parts of their development. The Children's Home of Lubbock says when placed in foster homes, these kids will do significantly better. Following the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, the Children's Home of Lubbock wants people to think about each of the 566 kids in foster care here in Lubbock County.
A lot of families come into foster care wanting to adopt babies. And so there's going to be an increase of people wanting to adopt, but I do feel like a lot of them are going to go wanting to go straight to just a private adoption versus foster care.
Pushing older children, who are often harder to place than babies due to no faults of their own, further to the back of the line.
I think that's the most immediate need because you have kids, like I said, kids that are currently here living, breathing versus kids that are still in the womb. There's a huge difference between the two.
Lauren and Tyler Tatum, a Lubbock family in the process of adopting 2 kids from foster care.
We would be remiss to say that this wasn't something we felt called to do. They think you have to be this great parent, and you don't. You just have to love kids.
The most difficult part of the process.
The thing that is hard is the emotions, you know, wondering whether they're going to be taken away or the trauma that's impacted them, learning how to parent kids that have been impacted by trauma.
And thankfully, there are plenty of resources for foster families in Lubbock.
Anything worth doing is not always easy. In fact, most of the time it's not.
If you are not able to foster or adopt, there are still so many ways that you can help these kids, whether that's through mentoring, donations, or simply just spreading the word. Visit childshome.org for more information. Reporting from the Children's Home of Lubbock, Elizabeth Fitz, KLBK News.